They blowing at everybody in front of K-Met building. They blowing at everybody in front of K-Met building on phone number. Keep in mind, you got all phone number in front of K-Met building, all the BD. They on some BD shit. They on everybody in front of K-Met building on phone number. Keep in mind, you got all phone number in front of K-Met building, all the BD. They on some BD shit. They over whooping.
Okay, all right, man. This is UGFA, man. We got J Maine talking, on Cam Capone. Salutes to Cam Capone for his works. J Maine speaking on wild shootouts and top boss type stuff going on in Iraq. You know what I'm saying, man? So we gonna let him do his talking, you know what I mean? So I don't be over whooping when I'm talking about what J Maine talking about. So we're gonna back up, sit back, we're gonna unwind, and we're gonna let him do his thing. He can tell it better than me because it's his story. But in the meanwhile, y'all sit back, enjoy the reenact, and we're going to listen to him spit his stuff and hit the thumbs up button, hit the subscribe buttons, and share the video with a friend, man. This is UGFA with J Maine telling about wild shootouts, stories in Iraq.
There, and they tore it down.
Them two different times on phone number. I ain't leave the building when they tore that motherfucker down. I left before they tore that motherfucker down. Do your homework on my mama trying to get the fuck on. Let's start there. It hit different. I don't know what, but I know, put it like this. I know the BDs got indicted in 2004. Let's start there. I don't know how old I was when they knocked that motherfucker down, but I know it was some years and years and years and years ago. But it was busting during them days, Cam. Back in the K-Met building.
Your dad and Reese's dad used to run the building, from what I understand?
I ain't say Reese dad used to run the building.
Oh, okay.
I ain't say that part.
Yeah, man. See, it's a trip though how like these Euros be trying to put put words in your mouth, you know what I mean, to start other content, to draw people's attention towards another aspect of what a person could be trying to say. But now, you see how J Maine get at it like, nah, I didn't say that. He gonna correct him and let him know exactly what he said, exactly what he mean. So it don't be no, no misunderstandings, you know what I mean? Don't get it miscombobulated, man. So we gonna punch back in, man. J Maine, do your thing, man.
Who told you that part?
That's just what I heard. I don't remember exactly where I heard it, but I heard that your guys' dad were like important.
Yeah. Facts. Must be important as hell, bro. In the K-Met building. Do your homework on the levels and the levels and shit. So yeah. Long story short, bro, when it come to Reese Daddy and it come to FYB.J Maine Daddy, it was my daddy was a board member. Do your homework. I don't know what's Reese Daddy or BM. Do your homework on what a BM was and what a BM is. It's different. You know what a board member is?
No, I don't.
Do your homework on a board member.
Okay.
So
I'm
when
going to take it that's just a higher level of importance.
Catch my drift. So if you say was Reese Daddy a board member, I don't know. I never heard of Reese Daddy being a board member, bro. But I don't know.
Yeah, so he said he was a youngster when all that was going on. So he ain't discrediting whatever that may be said about young Reese, little Reese's dad or whatnot. But he just said he was younger. He didn't know, but he know for a fact that his dad was in all of what he's saying that he was. And, you know what I mean? Why are you even asking these questions? Because, what is important about these questions? You know what I mean? Is y'all trying to dig deep back, you know, because murder don't have no statute of limitation. So, man, be careful what you speak on, because even if it's a long time ago, even if nobody got caught or booked for any of that, even though all of that, hey, they can still go back with all this evidence and all this information and they getting and try to, you know, build, you know what I mean? So the feds build, the police, they play, you know what I mean? But the feds build and they go back, man, 15, 20 years, man, and try to who bang on you about something, man. So, you know, this is just for future references. If you do come across a situation where you are being asked questions, be careful. And you know what I mean? Know how to just say no and let your no be your no and your yes be your yes, man. But know how to handle situations, man. That's what these reenactions is about, is how these young brothers is able to handle these interviews when they put under the spotlight, under the microscope, where their every word can and will be used against you in a court of law if needed to be. So walk lightly and tread lightly and cover your tracks when you walk through the snow, man. That's just what I want y'all to know. That's one to grow on. We're gonna get back into J Man spitting.
Buddy back then, I don't know. On phone number, he could have been a BM. It hit different, but I'm pretty sure I would have knew that by now.
Do you have a favorite story growing up in the Calumet building?
A favorite story growing up?
Like, what type of questions is Cam asking this man? Is like, what relevance does that have to do with anything that he got going on, from his whoops to his wops, and you know what I mean, and his bams and his bams. You know what I mean? Meaning, you know, the things that he got going on his entrepreneur skills, the thing that he cooking up in the laboratory, the things that he got, you know, floating around in his head, that he's trying to bring projects to the people, to the communities, and do things at. Where's all these type of questions at? You know, we as the people need to stop letting people exploit us for what they want out of what we giving them out of our treasures. You know what I'm saying? Because your stories is treasures, man. This stuff is more better than Stephen King, Steven Spielberg, or any of them dudes, man. You know what I mean? What is his name? Quentin. You know what I mean? Because guess what? These stories is real, and this is legendary stuff, and it's just being, you know, exploited and chopped up and dissected like they do all the history that we do, and then turn it into what he turned in. You know damn well that you know, kryptonite is Superman's weakness. So why would you change up, you know, later on? So that's just how they do things, you know what I mean? When you know the real story and they tell their story, then you know what history and history looks like. J Man back at it.
Up over there? What the
Or
fuck?
a wild story, either one.
A wild story?
That's a crazy question,
Hell yeah,
bro.
I could tell you a story. Bro. Do your homework on the Calumet building, bro. But what happened, bro? The elevators get stuck sometime, right? I ain't gonna say all the time, but you might as well say all the time. Cause every time you need that motherfucker to work, it don't. Like when you got groceries and shit, it don't work. But let you not be doing some other shit on phone number. You just do some little whoop shit on phone number. It's gonna work. But yeah, anytime you got groceries in the Calumet building, the elevator not gonna work.
Dig that.
And you're gonna be going to like the 15th or the 16th floor.
Dig that.
But crazy stories that I got in the Calumet building, bro. Do your homework. It wasn't that many shootings, right? On phone number, but it was some shootings that took place, right? On phone number. Do your homework on, I don't know who that was coming through, but the Calumet building was probably into it. On phone number, I was a shorty. Do your homework on being a shorty. Somebody the Calumet building, they in the front, right? But keep in mind, somebody come through. They blowing at everybody in front of the Calumet building on phone number. Keep in mind, you got all phone number in front of the Calumet building, all the BD. They on some BD shit. They over whooping. They got to protect their territory now. Now it's going down. Do your homework on my screaming, running. Do your homework on 16. Now I told you who's staying on 16. Do your homework on my cousin Lil Reese. She's staying on the 16 on 4 now. Do your homework on motherfuckers running all the way.
So yeah, J Lane still said that him and Lil Reese is cousins, you know. And hey, Reese said he ain't maybe some GDBD situations, man, you know, but that's that Chiracian and stuff, man. You know, they bang it to the overdose, man. You know what I mean? Salutes to J Vane and the things that he do, man. Hit them salutes, hit them thumbs up buttons, man. You know the real, you know the truth. This is J Vane speaking on shootouts in the projects and apartments in the projects where he came up at. And him and Lil Reese grew up in the same apartments. His dad was a board member, you know, a high ranking, you know, soldier in whatever army that they was in, BDGDs. But, you know, you got to be a Chiracian to know that, man. So, J Maine doing his thing, man. You know what I mean? Salutes to him. But why is Cam Capone and all these other Euros always asking these weird questions, man? What does this have to do with any of his processing? What does this have to do with any of his entrepreneurness? What does this have to do with anything that got him in position to have his whoops and his wops and all that other stuff, man? You know, so if I was J Man, I would think that Cam Capone is over whooping. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I mean? He need to tell Cam to do his homework on over whooping. Yeah. So yeah, we're gonna get back into the rest of this, man, and we're gonna let y'all be the judge. If Cam Capone is over whooping, is Adam 22 over whooping, is Vlad TV over whooping, and do we or do we not need somebody to come and interview us and talk about what we doing, what we trying to do, what we done, and all the things that goes on up under the sun besides what happened in my project when I was 6'5", 4, 3, 2, 1, and all them things like that, man. You know what I mean? We got to rise above the nonsense, man. You know what I'm saying? So don't let these Euros, man, bleed you and dissect you for your content to make his story, make your story his story, and then you understand once again what I said about history and history. J Man, you doing your thing, man. I can take that off. I can edit that out. J Man,
Motherfuckers running all the way upstairs to the 16th floor. When they heard them shots. Why? Your homework on the pregnant lady running into a random person house, bro. Do your homework on who was in that house, bro. FYB.J Maine was in there. Do I gotta go there? It hit different. What's up? But I'm a shorty at the time on phone now. But I'm peeping what's going on. But you just ran in our crib. Do your homework on us keeping our screen door open. You know what a screen door is. On phone number. So when they blowing, phone number. Do your homework on a motherfucker running all the way upstairs to the 16 because they scared. They was pregnant. It's merch. Do your homework on water breaking. Now motherfucker gotta go to the university. Now you gotta go back down 16 floors.
that's crazy how they stuff be set up. So yeah, man, he telling it how a TIE is, and you know what I mean. He telling the Cam Capone in a real special, unique way, and he ain't over whooping, and he ain't gonna let Cam whop him out his whoops. You dig? So yeah, man, he giving it to him right. You know what I mean? You gotta be able to read between the lines. You gotta really do your homework to understand, you know, or you gotta be from the African grapevine to understand what's going on in the mind of a real Indugal juggernaut, man. This is the Chiracian, man. This is J Maine, man, doing this thing, man. He talking to Cam Capone on an interview about shootouts in the projects.
Do your homework on it's still a commotion out there because motherfuckers just shooting on for them grade. Now it's hard to get out the building. Do your homework, it hit different. Yeah, but do your homework on a shootout that happened at the Calumet building that motherfuckers don't really talk about. It hit different.
How many people got shot that day?
I mean, I don't know. Remember, I told you I was like 5 or something, and I was in the crib. I was up in one of the project doors. I was in the crib when motherfucker got shot. I went in my crib. I was in somebody else's crib that was on the 16th floor when motherfucker ran in there. It hit different.
Oh, okay. So you was real young.
Yeah,
okay.
I was real young.
What's up? This is